YouTube, welcome back to the 365 challenge where I'm posting a long form video every single day for 2026. And today we're back for some more Lorwyn premiere drafts, even though it looks like Avatar. I want to draft Dimir super badly. I know it's not a great archetype, but it looks fun. I want to pack one, pick one, a fairy signpost, and draft all the removal. I think the deck is, on average, not very good, but if you can get a good deck, it looks like a lot of fun. Elves. We've tried that half a dozen times. And we have gotten some wins. This is a very good elf, all things considered. I'm a fan. The first year, not exciting. These uncommons, not exciting. Nothing here is worth dipping into, so I'm happy to try another elf. I think the imperfect is pretty nice. I hate drafting elves because it's pretty widely known for anyone who's paying attention to stats that it is one of the best archetypes to draft, highest win rates, so it tends to be pretty overdrafted. Mercenary. Nothing in black that is tempting. The untap ratings are gone. This is the charge counters. Elemental, Springleaf Drum. Nothing here looks great. I guess I'll just take this mercenary. I don't love him. You just gain 4 life. Vigilance, Reach, and Ward. I think that's okay. But I don't see anything else I can't live without. Tweeze maybe is good. I like Keep Out. There was the Flash Elf. Maybe we should just take that. That feels like drafting down a lot. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Sweet baby Jesus. I love this elf. This elf is so good. This is excellent. Hate passing both of these, but this makes the deck. So many wins that you have no business getting when you have that card. It looks like an 8/8 for 4 with trample. It's pretty nasty. All right, here is the little elf that sometimes you want. This is pretty replaceable. I think both of these are okay. Getting rid of a card here with black. The fairy I think is fine with removal and things. But with the imperfect and the Moon Vigil Adherence, 2 things that actively want a lot of stuff in the graveyard, I think I'll just go ahead and take the Scout. I want to curve out as hard as I can. I'm not a huge fan of the 5/4 elf. It's the kind of thing I'll run one of at the top end, but I definitely want to be slamming 2-drop elves. Elf and removal. I like the Dawnheart Eulogist. I think it's fine. I'd much rather take premium removal, though. If you guys are enjoying the stream, don't forget to hit the follow button. Boo. Big boo. Best card here is probably Celebrant. I am okay with this elf. I don't love it. Seeing no green left here is a little concerning. Take a Wayfinder. I think that's better than the other card that gets a land. Counts as an elf, which is nice for when you mill it. Elf. We'll take it just to keep things out of other people's hands, stop someone from thinking it's open. I don't like running a lot of those. This is wheeling around. That's kind of interesting. I don't love that card. It's kind of it's got a lot of keywords on it, but it's a bit poorly statted. Yeah, I don't like any of these things. We could take the Prankster in case we get pushed into something else. Oh. A third to last pick Blightrot? Yeah. That seems great. I will play this for 2 black. And I don't see anything else that tells me I shouldn't. 2 black Abigail in the deck. We have 2 3-drops effectively. Abigail's not trying to be played on 2. Fairy, Mana Dork. Ew. Why you give me no elves? Mana Dork in case we want to splash. Double red, black. I mean, this makes an elf, I guess. I'll just take the Mana Dork. We want 2s. We want to be able to ramp into it if we can. This is the Elf Warrior. The elf is okay. I kind of like the Doomweaver a lot. I know it's not an elf, but getting to bring back the key pieces is pretty good, and elves have no problem getting 3 creatures on board. So I'm happy to take this over the Cavalry for now. Perfection? Yeah, Perfection's fine. We are scary not in an open lane. But I don't feel like we can abandon ship at this point. We are a little too deep. And I don't see a clean thing to jump into anyway. This is a pretty mediocre elf, but we have an okay amount of removal. We have Perfection, Blind Rot, Bogster's Embrace. So there's a good chance that we can get a couple of draws on it. Evolving Wilds wouldn't be bad either. The Feastling, not awful. But I like drawing cards. Let's give this a try. I've played it in some of my other decks, and it was okay. The prideful little cat-looking thing was also solid. So this is the deck for this, right? Return 2 target creature cards that share a type from your graveyard to your hand. That is indeed the deck for it, and there's nothing here for me. Glistener Baron, I like a lot, and I would play it for triple green, probably, but this is the first time I've gotten to play an Unbury. They look kind of creepy, man. We're not playing any of these things. Maybe a dagger, but we already have a fair number of 2s. 3, I'll just play this. Here's that 4-drop, which I like more than the Dawn Hand Eulogist. Second elf. I liked the Everstrike. We played that in our last draft. Came in handy. We never got to do the tree combo with it, but it was still a lot of fun to play. That's a sad last 4 cards. Kithkin is fine. So we can return all the elves to our deck, to our, onto the battlefield. We have 8 elves currently, 9 chained with a changeling. This is what, the fight spell? Oh, this is the indestructible one. Oh, is it fights? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're strong enough for this. It's cute, but I think I'll take... Oh, fuck. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. We did it. We did it. We got a good card. This was turning into a pile of mediocre elves again, but we found a payoff. Thank you so much. We needed that love. We needed them to throw us a little bone. We have 2 ways to recur it. Second Unbury, a Pummeler. Yikes. I'm not running any of these things. Whenever a permanent you control the chosen type enters, you gain 1. And then you can sack it to return 1. It's not good. I don't think we're running an Unburied. Pummeler is going to cost 5? 5 mana for a 6/5 is honestly not bad. Graveshifter. Yeah. Let me get back the Adherent, the Champion, and some other stuff. 2-drop Elf. Let's go. We're missing the black 2-drop Elf. That's what we really need for this to get to the next level, unfortunately. A lot of 4-drops. Whenever it or another fairy you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of target opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast. There's nothing else here for me. If I get another one of these... Oh, maybe it's... I think it's just this. Three-drop Elf. Yeah. I think that card is fine. We have 1 fixer for it. If I didn't have, like, a premium elf that does a thing that I can frequently get back, I would be much more inclined. This fills out my curve a bit. I think my 2-drop slot's fine. 1, 2. I don't want that. Oh, okay, cool. See, now we got another one of these. I probably would have played that, but I think I want to go aggressive elves here. Players can't draw cards or gain life at the beginning. Evolving Wilds. Wheeling the Blight is nice. The deck turned out okay. Yeah, I agree. I think that is a bomb. I just didn't think I could utilize it. And there would have been a lot of elves I would have taken it over. But you guys saw how handy the Changeling came in last turn, and there's a good chance that that rare is just going to get stuck in my hand and I can't play it. And, like, this is, in our deck, a weaker card, so we probably get to just cut it now. The Farrier... This could be on the chopping block. I think the Pummeler is pretty mediocre. Hey, Alan. Unbury, Perfection, Keeping the Weaver, Thought Weft, Abigail, Perfection, Changeling. I think this can go now. We got enough card draw. I think the Eulogist is kind of bad. We have so many 4s that I like more. Pitiless Fight is kind of questionable. And we have a Bog Slither, 2 Blights, and a Perfect. We have 4 removal spells. So this is the one that's, like, kind of tough to get going. That's 6. Is there anything here that you guys would keep over something over there? Cards that I'm not in love with are, like, the Pummeler for Hire, the Thoughtwith Charge, but that did come in handy in the last game. I don't hate this Giant Pummeler. I think the Trampler is nice. Good way to finish games. If you're on YouTube, let me know. Would you keep any of these cards? And if so, which cards over there would you get rid of? We go first. A little sketchy, but... Any land and we're okay. We are a 16 land deck, or 17 land deck. Excited to mill over my lands. Oh, no! We milled 2 lands! No! We're dead! We're dead! Oh my god, 3 in a row? Jesus. Thank you. Okay, well, we're stuck on 3, and that's okay. 3 is fine. Oh my god. Really? We'll take that. Go Burr. It's trading down, but it gives us something to do with the Graveshifter. And less likely they can double block my Cavalry next turn. Maybe if you paid him. Red shirt. I will pay him the second he fills out the stupid bank form. Oh my god. We were going to draw nothing but lands for a long time. I don't want to cast any of these things, so let's go here. They're at 6? Maybe I should have just cast this. They would have been at 8, but we would have had another body for this. Although, okay. Never mind. It's fine. So he's basically paid back. Thank you for lurking, my friend. Welcome to the channel. All right, we're about to get goblined out here, which is concerning, right? They aggro on the play, rare 2-drop, high, like well above stats. So I do not like my chances. Yeah, certainly with cards like that. But if they do not have a removal spell for this 3-drop, then I might be able to fight and Abigail, gain 5, which should put us back ahead of the goblins. I believe our deck is going to be better than anything the goblins can do. I just need to survive long enough, which is not looking good. Okay. Here we go. They can still attack me. But again, we just need a creature to stick so we can Abigail and fight, and all is right with the world. Okay, which one am I killing first now? This is, I think, a bigger problem. This is going to leave us so wrecked if they have it. But at least we give ourselves a little breathing room. We've milled a lot of lands. Oh, that was the last game. Never mind. That game was over so quickly, I forgot. Okay. They have much signpost. Rares, all signposts. Uh-huh. Now they can start killing their own goblins and hitting me for 1 billion. But they didn't remove this, so that's all we can ask for. In those colors, I don't think I care about any artifacts or enchantments. They have the boggart thingy, but I'm not interacting with that, so I think I just want to lifelink. I'm just gonna do this. That's a great card. I just want to draw cards and hit them with shit. Yeah. Easy peasy. Real quick, guys, want to give a shout out to one of my sponsors and a decked out sponsor, Ultimate Guard. There's a link there in the channel and down below in the description of the video. It is actually not a link. You can't even purchase anything from it, so it's not a sales link, but it shows you all of the different products that they have for you guys to check out. Everything from binders, deck boxes, sleeves, their new Squarrow line, which is really cool. My favorite is they now have an exclusive, not exclusive, but they do have rights to use Wizards art. They've partnered up with Wizards and they get different sets with the different companies. I believe 2 other companies as well, but they got Avatar: The Last Airbender and they got Lorwyn. So all those amazing IPs that you love are on high quality products now. Here's some of their Lorwyn stuff. But I'm the biggest fan of the Avatar stuff. I have a huge pile of it and I'm still trying to buy more Avatar sleeves. If you guys click that link, it's a way for them to track that we sent you, and they'll continue sponsoring and supporting the channels. You know, that's it. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything. All you gotta do is click that link, and it's a great way to support us. They think, oh, they sent us 15 people. Yay. All right, paired up to top mythic. We go first. This is a little slow, but we have our best card. But we don't have any elves. Do we trust our deck to provide? I think we have to keep it. We have a lot of 3s. Well, actually, we don't have that many, right? 2, 2, 2, kind of 2, 2. We're gonna keep 4 lands, both colors, the best card in our deck. We might get ran over. On the draw, I think I have to throw this back. On the play, I think maybe we can be greedy enough. The other thing is, like, our deck is not, like, packed with 2-drops and stuff, so I don't think we're terribly likely to get it either way. So if I play this, and we can't play the champion, so maybe I want to chill for a minute? I am gonna just kill this and not take the damage. That's maybe a little ambitious, but we have an okay amount of removal. And we're gonna hope for a turn that they don't have... Oh. Maybe I chill. Shit. Well... Do I give them a free surveil to just slam this? Yeah, I think this is better. If they don't kill it, then I'm fine. If they do kill it, then they spend their whole turn killing it, and then I get to kill this anyway. So the upside is that, because they go to 4 mana, so they can't cast the 5-drop black spell. That kills it outright. They have to have... This doesn't kill it. I can't think of much of what kills it in these colors. So this feels pretty stinking good to me. I'm gonna need to kill this eventually, but if... I should just be able to run them over if they don't. Bog Slither's Embrace. Yeah, that's the one that I was thinking that they couldn't play. And I couldn't think on 4. I didn't think of much that they could play. 16. So I don't want to give them... Let's draw. Hopefully hit a land. That's nice. Put that on top of the library, because we want lands in the bin. I attack with both. If they double block, I get to bog one of them down. I might even get a card out of them. The question is if they double block, do I let them respond? Or... I actually think I'm okay with this. If they respond, then I blow it up. But if we let this go and I chomper this, I think we win. But I think they're going to discard a card, so I'm going to be greedy. Show me a card. Now they can make a million little shitters or whatever, but they still need 2 more mana. And I feel like if they don't, even if they rip lands, I will win before they get to the 2 mana, and then Abigail can just fly over for the top anyway. I had to be okay with the trade, though, because if I pass priority and they don't activate, then it's over. which I'm okay with at that point, because again, we got to kill this thing. Right now, they're going to make 7 2/2s, which is a fuck ton of 2/2s. So what is this? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I play Abigail, I can do the thing. I don't feel a need to do that. I'm just gonna go here. Because we get, now we have Abigail lethal, no matter how you slice it. Actually, if they kill both of these, I guess we don't. But I don't think them making 8 2/2s is going to help. They think it will, but it shall not. All right, we're cruising. Let's go, elves. -1/-1 counters just ignore indestructible. You cannot live if you have no butt. I'm gonna mill because I have the unbury. We got a land and a giant. That's fine. Yeah, that is the condition of indestructible, is that you can live so long as you have a butt. No butt, no live. Them's the rules. Second green lets us play our idiot, which is great. And they kill it, then we unbury, get it all back. I've been drafting better in paper than on arena. I pulled off 2-3 matches in paper I drafted a few days ago with Gabos. Yeah, I also draft better in paper. It makes me play slower, more cautious. I play way, way better in paper. It's not particularly close. I'm super sloppy, super wishy-washy, a little loose, you know? I'm like, just throw cards out. Who cares? But it definitely is a big difference, for sure. All right, this card is excellent. And if they can't kill it, then we're looking great. If they can, still looking pretty good. This is the Vagina Island. They shouldn't be able to mess with my graveyard, so I think I'll just do this for now until I can actually cast it. Because, I mean, this is just a stronger play than just play this. That's nice. Why'd they turn this blue? If this is blue. Mistakes were made. All right. Let's attack. See what happens. I'm down to let them keep their stuff for a few minutes. And we'll go here. We have much bigger board state. We'll have a 2 5-powered attackers, removal. Everything will be bright and sunny. What is this? When this creature enters, reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal X permanent cards, where X is holy fuck. Okay, we died. GG. I don't know. GG. I don't even know what to say about that. That was real freaking rude. 4? I can't even survive a turn, is the problem. I can play this and kill something. Kill what? The thing that's gonna give everything flying? And then I think I just have to pray. Five, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it's still 8. That's still enough. I think we're dead. If I rip a creature... I need to rip a 3-drop creature, specifically. And I need them to not touch any of my stuff and only hit me for 6 because they're scared. They have so many cards in hand. That's the first time I've been got by that. Alright, so now that's 9. Fuck, 15 in the air. I don't have anything else that kills all of that. I think that's... I got rid of the only card that kills this. I can kill this if I draw the little thing. Ah! I've been tweezed! Damn it! Okay, well, we died to that thing. What a hit did they have, though. Whew. Yeah, this is fine. This is the first time we've had, like, elves. This is not the most elves, but we have them. And we actually have some payoffs for them. So it's, like, right in the middle. Nice little sweet spot of where we typically are. They for sure block, right? Hold full control. Drat! Sometimes if they really, really want that you know, 4-drop that next turn, then they won't block, but... We could play this. Against green, I'm more inclined to. They could have played white. There are multiple white enchantments that we... Fuck. Uh-huh. I'm really glad that I ripped a 2-drop. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to Bog Slither that without killing my own thing. Yeah, so if you don't hold full control, it'll auto-pass, which means you don't have any instants. But if you hold auto-control for a split second, it makes it look like it gave you priority because you have things you can cast. So it'll make your opponent sometimes think again before deciding that they want to do the thing. Not always, but sometimes. So our opponent has a better version of our deck, it looks like. They have the Mentor... Although they're splashing Tree, which is interesting. And they're choosing not to play the elf. No, never mind. They have the mana. Duh. An Evolving Wild, so we can thin the deck out. We are a little flooded. Not loving that. We have some big bombs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lands in the top 16. I'm just happy to hit anything with the Changeling. I don't really care what it is. I'm also kind of inclined to... It's still an artifact. I'm kind of in... Oh. It's not a creature, though. Oh, fuck. It is an elf card, so they would get it back. Yep, that's a problem. I should have killed this first and then slammed that, which I was planning on doing, but in my head this was just an artifact. And it turned into a changeling, shapeshifter, whatever. So at least we get a 2-for-1 here to make up for it. Holy fuck. This is not good. Oh no, stop flooding! Jeez. 8, 9, 10, 11 lands in the top 18. Well, if I would have killed this and did it right, then I would have ran into a little bit of problems myself, right? Because then they would have fought this and attacked me for a bunch. And that would have been really sad. Both people are just flooding into oblivion. Let's get all the lands out of our deck first, friend. Lands, am I right? Oh, there we go. Champion on top. Yeah! Woohoo! Winning when they have that 6/6 Trampler on board is really scary because that card gets so out of hand. But we did show them the Lieutenant and the Champion. Oh boy. Yeah, that was nice. 4-1. Finally an elf run I can be proud of. We've had a couple of ones that were like, you know, limped to 4 or 5 wins, but they were really sad. At least, even if we lose here, this deck wasn't sad. It just didn't do the exciting thing. And that's okay. All right, here we go. I really like Weaver and Gravedigger here, getting back a bunch of stuff. So I have 1 land in hand. If I put this creature on top, I'll be pretty sad. So I'm just gonna put the land on top because I want to make sure I can get to Gravedigger and the Cavalry. So there's a stick here. So they have what? Shock? Right? What is the hasty thing here? Shock something? I'm not casting the Cavalry. Sad to burn all of these good spells, but it's fine. Okay. A little locked up on green lands. The shock one with Blight. They had some stick for 1 red. I don't know what it is. I haven't played enough red in the format to know. I've tried to steer away from goblins. My first draft was goblins, and I have not tried to go back. I will draft more goblins. I'm just not in a hurry to do it. Hello! Hello, champion. Let's see what they do. Because we have a grave shifter to get it back. We have a ton of stuff to get it back. So I'm pretty happy to just run this out there and make them take their entire turn. If they just take 4 here and say go, am I going to play into a counter spell? I think the answer is yes. If I had another play, I wouldn't. But we have 2 ways in our deck to get it back, so let's get rid of the grave shifter. So what happens if this gets countered? Do we lose the grave shifter forever? That never came up. I never thought about it. Yeah, if that's the case, then maybe we should have picked the Lorwyn. Yeah, I put the spell on the stack and then I read it and I was like, the way that reads makes me think I'm not getting it back. Tweeze is fine. Surprised they didn't actually block and try to tweeze the 4/4. Not that I'm complaining. This card can be scary late game, but it's really slow. And I find that it's too slow for the format. It tends to be done before that. Hemi keeps making growling noises, and I don't know why. He's all, woof. Chill out, Ham. That's a nice card. So let's play this and draw. I was hoping to rip a land. That's fine. I will keep it. I'm willing to trade this here. If they wanted to triple block, I'm fine with that. Am I winning? I am, I believe, like 3-1 something. I'm not quite sure. And we're coming off of a 7 win and a 7 and a 5 today, I believe. Yeah, I believe they were all profitable. Oh, they can't because of cavalry's effect. That's right. I always forget that they have more words on them than just the one. The one that's relevant to me is the pumping one, and I kind of ignore the rest. Opponent's gonna be in some trouble. The best thing they can do is like blow this up. Interesting. So I'm gonna play this pre-combat, draw a card, in case there's some trickery afoot. And then I'm going to attack you. Maybe charge saves it. If it's destroy an attacking creature, then we'll just do this. If they bounce it. So they're gonna draw 3 cards and discard. Okay. They have a shit ton of cards in hand. But they're so far behind on board. And whatever they do to this needs to be in exile. Okay. That's annoying. We're not out of this yet. Wanted to make sure this didn't say, like, you know, turn into something or something. 2, 3, 4. Alright, hit me for some, which is annoying. Forest. Do I just go wide? They're at 8. What's the widest I can go? Not very. That's 5. So then I might as well just play this. And get rid of the most expensive thing. Try to double spell. 21. Might as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're still at 20 cards in library. I mean, honestly, I kind of want to land. Right? That's going to put us to 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just play a 4 and a 3. I think that's fine. We could dig, like, we could put it to the bottom and try to rip for, like, Perfection or Bogger's Embrace. But in lieu of that, I feel like being able to double spell is just better. That's a good card. Shit. Hopefully whatever they do right now doesn't do it. Great. That doesn't do it. So they can only attack me for 5, which is relevant. I will not attack with this. Just attack with this. I have so many things that return stuff. The problem is I don't have anything else to play. I could play the Gravedigger and get back the Reach Creature. It makes the Pummeler cheaper next turn. Like, I'll be sad if they kill my elf, but I think that's probably still fine. Get the Reach Creature in case of an emergency. What's wrong, baby? Come here, Hammy. My dog is whining. Hi, I'm almost done with work. He says, it's been too long, Mom. You've been working since 9 in the morning. 9 hours. You've been sitting here. Pay attention to me. Yeah, this is not good. Ooh, that card exiles? It's got a dream counter, so now they're going to exile another thing. It's a lot of damage. If I rip... I need a removal spell to kill them. And there are... It's a 6% chance, and we've got 3 of them. Not it. Oh shit, don't mill it. Oh, there was, we milled one of them. And now this is my last shot. And now, oh, fuck. Now one of them, I only have one left because the other doesn't work anymore. Yeah. So should I just play the reach creature? And that way I can block. I just die to this though. I think I have to do it. Hammy. Yeah, we milled one of the ones I could cast after the second spell. And missed here. I can bring this back and try again. Okay, so now I have one more shot at one now. The 8%er. Because I need to be able to kill this and smash. 6%, 7%, 8%. And the first one was actually closer to like 1,000,000,000%. No, I drew the one that I could have gotten in the first 2 draws. Oh no! This would have worked. It wouldn't have worked that great, but... Dead. Drat. Okay, well, we were killing it until we got Cyclonic Rifted with a 5/5. That seems pretty insane. 4-2, we're still in this. We can do it. This deck is good. This is the first time we've had a good mix of payoffs and elves. I'm really happy with this deck. Why concede we were not dead? I believe we were. All right. Do I want land 4? Yeah. We have 2 draws for it. I'm going to try to be greedy. Oh, I guess we have only 1 draw for it. I really like this card. That's a shame. That was the wrong choice. I have 2 other cards. Well, I have 1 other card that gets this back specifically. All right, 4 damage. You got it. Ooh. That's not good. Yay, never punished. Merfolk deck. I like the Chant Festival. It's fine. I think that's an okay card. It's fine. So, which would I rather cast? I'm a little light on green, so I'm kind of inclined to cast this, but this is more mana efficient. I guess I'll do this. It's instant speed, though. Yikes. I don't know. Yeah. I'll do the more mana efficient thing. It's a little harder when I'm like tight on green. I might want to like do these two next turn. Or if I rip another black land, I could do like this and this, but I could do that anyway. That card's going to die. They have much blue. I don't know what the blue cards are. There's the protection card. Right now they don't get anything back, but I do think this card's a problem. I'm going to attack. There's a stick, so I feel like this is maybe the +1, +2, and hexproof, maybe. And if that's the case, I guess I'd rather they used it on their turn. So we'll put a stop on their upkeep. It's worth killing. I'm surprised I didn't block and convoke. I probably do that. They have much card. Much card, much wow. Can't be blocked by more than one creature, which is pretty good against these colors. Okay. I would like a green land, please. Very specifically a green land. Nope. Rude. If I fight this, then they start gaining 2, which feels pretty bad. So am I just chilling here? Yeah, I'll take that. That's good for me. I'm gonna attack. If they want to take it and have the distractor, like, drop this, yeah, I think that's fine, because now I can block the Preacher, play the Grave Shifter. Okay. I'm happy to trade here, because they can tap it for free. I'm a little sad, right, because we want the Doom Weaver to do its thing. But this will, the Grave Shifter will get us another big creature. And that will be fine. Right now they don't have any other big payoffs. And I will get... kind of tempted to get this. That starts to go kind of crazy later. It also means next turn I can double spell, maybe triple spell. Yeah, we'll do this. Because then we can go here, here, and then maybe fight or kill something. If they play something worth killing. Alright. So this is the last land you need to activate this, which is fine. Ooh. Let's put this back on top. I will play the Doom Weaver. That gets me back an elf that I can use for the scout. Neither of these things, none of these things are worth killing. So we're chilling. Certainly not into all this open mana. They're tapping very cautiously, which makes me think it's like the 1/2 hexproof thing. All right, much draw again. 4 cards. That's completely refilling their hand. They've drawn a lot. Unfortunately, I'm running low on ways to get my stuff back if they kill or counter my champion. Ah, fuck. Okay, we need the Changeling now. Changeling or bust. That card is excellent. Time to start killing stuff. I'm gonna do this. I'm chilling. I need a few turns to survive here. Oh my god. They've drawn so many cards. Thirst for Identity, Unexpected Assistance, Harmonized Crescendo. It's pretty wild. If they kill my champion here, I'm just toast. And if I don't draw a creature, I'm probably still toast. So everything is +3, +3. Yikes. So we're taking 8. If I rip a land here, we have a chance. So we need a land or a creature. Those are my only 2 options. No! Too many rares. Stop it. They drew their whole deck. Their whole deck. I did one pre-release. We had double kin binding. It was crazy. All right, 4 wins. Unfortunately, much better than the last deck that went 7 wins. But I think it is an elf deck we can be proud of. I think this deck can certainly go all the way. We just got tempoed. Champion, obviously amazing. The Imperfect Naturalist, great. Abigail, game-ending card. Uncommons, the Moon Vigil, game-winning card. Premium removal. We had some mopey creatures like the Stoic Grove, the Pummeler, all cards I'm not in love with. A little slow and clunky, but we had the recursion and we had the power. We just had to make it to the end game, and unfortunately, we just couldn't do it. We got a little aggroed and a little tempoed, and that was the end of our run. So if you guys enjoyed our elf run here on the YouTube channel, make sure you guys hit the follow button so you guys can continue joining me for the 365 challenge. I really appreciate all the support and engagement that you guys have been giving me. We're over 30 days in, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty proud of myself for making it this far. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Bye.